Today we are going to learn a topic in protection and switchgear, and the topic is Buchholz relay. So initially, what is meant by a relay? A relay is a protective device which acts like a switch. And what is meant by a Buchholz relay? It is a gas operated relay and which is named after the scientist called as Buchholz, and it is used for the protection of oil immersed transformers. So the fault majorly occurs in the oil immersed transformer is the incipient fault. So incipient fault means a slowly developing fault. And due to this fault, the oil in the tank get decomposes and gases get generated. So the 70% of the gas is the hydrogen gas. So we all know that hydrogen is a lightweight gas and it easily moves upwards. And the Buchholz relay is connected in the pipe. So this is the construction diagram of a Buchholz relay, and here the Buchholz relay is connected. This is a Buchholz relay. Here this Buchholz relay is connected in a pipe between the conservator and the transformer tank, so that the pipe between the tank and the conservator should be straight as possible and slope towards the conservator with a small angle of 10 to 11 degree. And next, this is the working diagram of a Buchholz relay. So here it is completely filled with oil, and here you have two switches, two mercury switches. One is connected with the upper part and the other is connected with the lower part. So in this diagram we know that two mercury switches were present. One is hinged hollow float and the other is hinged flap valve. So the hinged hollow float is connected to the upper part, is connected in the upper part which is attached to the mercury switch, and in the lower part it have a flap valve which is connected to the mercury switch. It is connected to the mercury switch, and here also it is connected to the mercury switch. Okay. So next, while the gas get decomposes, the hydrogen moves towards, it tries to move towards the conservator. But due to the presence of this flap valve, the hydrogen gas moves towards the upward. And here the hollow float get tilts and it get connected with the mercury switch, so that it gives the alarm to the operator, so that the working of the transformer is stopped and the part of the oil is get tested. And the alarm circuit does not immediately disconnect the transformer, but it gives the only the signal to the operator. And this is because sometimes the bubbles in the oil may operate the alarm circuit, though actually there is no fault. And whenever serious fault such as internal short circuit between the phase or earth fault occurs, the amount of gas generated will be higher, and due to this the reduction level of the oil will be high and the pressure in the tank get increases. Due to this the oil rushes towards the conservator and it passes through the relay where the flap valve is present, and this get deflected in the rushing of the oil, and due to this the mercury switch get closed with the circuit contact, and here this energizes the trip circuit which opens the circuit breaker, and thus the transformer is totally disconnected from the supply. And Buchholz relay is not provided for transformer having rating below 500 kVA. And the advantages of this Buchholz relay is it is the simple protection in case of transformers, and it gives indication for the fault at the earliest level. Limitations. So it is used only in the oil immersed transformers where conservator tank is present, and fault below the oil can be detected. Fault above the oil level cannot be detected here. The setting of mercury switches cannot be as much as easy as it is too sensitive. And the major applications of the Buchholz relay is it can be protected the entire transformer from overheating, short circuits, entrance of air bubbles in the oil, loose contacts, etc. Thank you.